Back home now, and National leader Simon Bridges travelled to Wanaka today and promised a much-needed birthing unit if his party is elected next year. Maternity care in Wanaka has come under increased scrutiny since June, when a mother gave birth on an office floor. There are only 2 midwives there, so women either give birth at home or travel up to 3.5 hours to Dunedin for additional support. And as Tess Brunton reports, whilst mothers were receptive to the news, they say they don't want a serious issue to become a political football.
It took Kimberly Davis 2 hours to drive from Wanaka to the nearest primary birthing unit due to heavy snow.
Sitting in the front seat of a car with my seatbelt on while it was snowing at 11 o'clock in the evening, just waiting to get to a birthing unit was horrible, and with every kilometre that we drove it became increasingly painful. It's not a reality that I think people are quite aware that women here face.
Local mother Christie James says the maternity care system is fundamentally broken. She gave birth to her son on an office floor 4 days before her planned birth at Dunedin Hospital.
We've got 2 full-time LMCs, and there are a predicted 220 births in this area this year, so that puts them at 110 each. From a mother's standpoint, even though our midwives are incredible and they're amazing at what they do, there is always that question of, is my midwife going to be available when I need her? Because she's looking after so many other women.
She says something will go wrong.
It's just a matter of time before somebody's going to run into a sticky situation where they can't make it to the hospital and there's nobody to care for them, and just hopefully nobody dies.
Wanaka mum Iona Bentley says driving to the nearest primary birthing unit or hospital can be daunting in winter. For her first birth, she was driven the 3.5-hour journey to Dunedin Hospital while having contractions every 3 to 4 minutes.
Roads can be super icy. People go into labour at 2 o'clock in the morning in the middle of winter, and they've got to then drive all the way down to Alexandria, labouring in the car. Like, it's pretty full on what we experience here as rural mums. If you could have the birthing unit in Wanaka and take away that drive for people that don't have to go down to the hospital, it would be amazing.
The 3 mothers are part of the Save Our Wanaka Midwives group, who say the Southern DHB have yet to name a date for the maternal and child hub to be opened in the district. And she says midwives need to be paid more.
It just comes down for me to, we just need to pay the midwives properly. If we paid them properly, then more of them would be working. And if more of them were working, then the support level, everybody's sharing the workload.
Midwife Morgan Wethington says midwives should be properly compensated so more are encouraged to work.
You have some regions where you have a population that cannot support more than 1 midwife's salary, but you still need 2, 4, 6 midwives to offer a secure service where midwives can take time off and recover and then go back to work. Simon Bridges told the packed room a birthing unit would get a green light from him if National is elected next year.
Our estimate is about a $500,000 investment. And then with the community, we will provide dollar for dollar for everything the community puts in and make sure that's a really top quality facility for young mums.
That's something Kimberly Davis would welcome.
We don't care who does it, what politician, what party, what DHB. We just want somebody to hear what mums all over New Zealand are saying, to hear what midwives are saying, and to actually make a real commitment and take real steps towards improving what is a sort of unacceptable situation.
The Southern District Health Board says it's yet to decide where more primary birthing units should go. But Kimberly Davis says mothers and midwives shouldn't have to wait for an election to see changes. In Wanaka for Checkpoint, Tess Brunton, Tēnei.